then finale, we're gonna start here. It's exciting, the last pages, we better get it good, better be enjoyed, right? Better read it well. He only knew that his nose and his heart were keeping him headed in the right direction. He was footsore and muddy and full of burrs. Sometimes he was hungry and heartsick and filled with despair, but he knew that he must get home. Sometimes he begged rides on boats similar to the boat which had carried him away. Sometimes people fed him, and he licked their hands, but he would never stay. Sometimes he caught rabbits or game birds for his food, and trotted through a tangled wilderness, lying at night beneath the stars to lick his weary feet and sleep. One day he trotted into the farmyard, so thin, so dirty, so footsore, and covered with burrs, but Caddie Woodlawn knew him. "Nero," she cried, "Nero, our own dog!" And she sat right down where she was and took him in her arms and rocked him back and forth, her bright head pressed against the dog's rough coat. Nero yelped with joy and cried and licked her hands. Everybody ran out to see them, and it was the eighth wonder of the world that Nero had come home. They fed and washed and combed his hair, and in a week or so he looked very much like the dog which Uncle Edmund had taken away with him so long ago. To the end of his days Nero was a sheepdog, for never again did anyone try to educate him. When the circuit rider came again, Caddie saw him far down the road, as she had seen him in the spring, and she and Nero went to meet him. They stood at the gate and waited for him to come up, and a great many things went quickly through Caddie's mind. What a lot has happened since last year, when I dropped the nuts all over the dining room floor. How far I've come. I'm the same girl, and yet not the same. I wonder if it's always like that. Folks keep growing from one person into another all their lives, and life is just a lot of everyday adventures. Well, whatever life is, I like it. The late afternoon sun flooded her face with golden light. Looking toward the approaching rider, her face was turned to the west. It was always to be turned westward, for Caddie was a pioneer and an American. Okay, this is the back of the book. And here's the front of the book, which is the background. So that's it. Caddie Woodlawn is finished.